6. In an exclusive interview, Fulton County DA Fani Willis said her office is helping to make our streets safer from gun violence. Since 2022, the DA's office has secured more than 300 convictions of known gang members. New at 6, Channel 2 investigative reporter Mark Winne spoke exclusively with DA Willis about gangs and safety, and she's opening up about the controversial YSL gang racketeering case. Mark.
Yeah, DA Fani Willis basically told me if she had it to do over again, she would still bring a massive YSL indictment. And a top gang prosecutor says since mid-2022, the DA's office has convicted more than 300 gang members, and streets are safer for it. But we also talked to a defense attorney in the YSL case for his takes.
If you had it to do over again, would you bring the same massive YSL indictment?
Yes. There were lives lost, and there are lives that matter. And as long as I'm the DA, no matter your socioeconomic status or your race, your life is going to have value if you're harmed in this community.
Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis says she has no regrets about electing to bring the massive YSL gang racketeering indictment. She says it's the kind of thing she was elected to do.
Do I have any regrets about the YSL case? Obviously, whenever you try a case, you go back and you look at things, and you always have a Monday morning quarterbacking analysis.
I think that any unbiased observer, having watched this YSL case, can't believe that this indictment of the alleged YSL gang was a good decision.
DA Willis said she plans to move forward against 5 remaining YSL defendants.
I'm not going to get into the details of that case.
Despite a not guilty verdict on all charges recently against DA.
It's like you can't just take your L and move on. You're still trying to fight it. It was an L, Fanny. You shouldn't have did it. You only had a person that was lying on the stand. Just let's keep it real.
Monte Kendrick, a.k.a. rapper Yak Gotti, and a sentence for rap superstar Young Thug, real name Jeffrey Williams, that let him hit the street the night he pled guilty or nolo contendere to all charges he faced. A sentence which could send him to prison for years if he crosses the wrong line.
I think it gets lost on people that many people took responsibility for their part in that case.
Ms. Willis says she is not backing off her aggressive pursuit of gang members in hundreds of cases because it has helped make local streets safer. Fulton County Gang Prosecution Chief Chris Sperry.
Since June of 2022, we have had over 300 gang convictions, ranging anywhere from criminal damage all the way up to a murder. We've got armed robberies. We've had shootings.
The crime rate drop in Atlanta is totally consistent with the crime rate drop across the United States since 2022, since the fall of COVID.
Doug Weinstein, one of the lawyers who represented Yak Gotti, says he bases his assertion about a widespread violent crime drop across the country on a detailed reading of a Crime and Justice News post reporting major city police chiefs say violent crime dropped last year in 69 cities.
There's plenty of cities where the crime rate has dropped more than Atlanta.
We saw a 21% drop in homicides in Atlanta versus only 10.4% nationwide.
Deputy DA Sperry says a prosecutor used video of a shooting to build a case in which Monday, alleged YSL gang member Javante Scrutchins pled guilty to shooting but not killing a man during an armed robbery, though it was an Alford plea, meaning a defendant does not admit he committed the crimes, but there's enough to convict him.
YSL was not a gang.
Weinstein says people claiming YSL affiliation committed crimes, but that doesn't mean YSL is a gang.
We've been prosecuting YSL gang members before the YSL RICO, and we're going to continue to prosecute YSL gang members after the RICO.
Now, the DA's office says 14 YSL case defendants have pled guilty to something. 1 was convicted and 1 acquitted, and charges were dismissed against some other defendants, I believe 6, to conserve criminal justice resources because they were already serving heavy-duty sentences for other convictions. Sperry, by the way, says the DA's office actually cleared Scrutchins of a murder through its investigation in a separate case. Reporting live in downtown Atlanta, Mark Winne, Channel.
So there y'all go, Mark Winne giving y'all the update. So she still don't want to take responsibility that it was a L. You only had Woody who was telling. You didn't have no substantial evidence for this to be going on and taxpayers to be spending all this money. But that's my opinion. Okay, I want to know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. And I'll catch y'all next video. Peace and love.